Hey, what's up everybody? So I'm super excited to announce to you guys that I've partnered with SoleSavy as part of their creator program to bring you guys information about the SoleSavy platform. I've been a member of SoleSavy for over 2 years and it's definitely helped me a lot to cop a lot of the stuff here that I have behind me. And in this video, I'm gonna go over my favorite features of the platform and some of the things that are not so great. But before I begin, the great folks over at SoleSavy did provide me a discount code, which is Guy and Kicks. I'll leave all that information in the description below. If you use the code Guy and Kicks, you'll be able to receive 20% off the premium membership. And we'll get into the details of pricing in a little bit. Also, I'll leave an affiliated link to the Drops app, which is another SoleSavy app where you can get some basic information about releases and also information about the sneaker community. So I highly recommend you download the Drops app, which is free, and hopefully it can assist you in getting W's in the future. So with that being said, let's get started. So a little bit of information about SoleSavy. It was founded back in 2018 and is based out of Canada. SoleSavy is basically a platform that gives its members an opportunity to be able to buy the shoes that they want the most for retail or even some sneakers on sale. If you're a sneaker OG or simply new to the sneaker world, you already know that bots are a big problem. So SoleSavy definitely tries its best to give you a little bit of an edge in order to buy the sneakers that you want. And also SoleSavy is a sneaker community where members can interact. They can sell sneakers, buy sneakers, trade sneakers, and also assist each other on sneakers that are pretty hard to cop. So how does SoleSavy work? So first of all, there are 3 apps that you're gonna use depending on the type of membership you join. SoleSavy uses 3 apps which are all available on iOS and Android devices. The Drops app, which is the free one, the Slack, and also the Collect app. So as far as pricing, you obviously have the free option, which is just basically downloading the Drops app. Here you're gonna get just general information about sneaker releases and also information about the sneaker community. The second option is the Mobile Plus. That one goes for $12 a month, or you can pay $100 for the year. This one includes the basic features from the free option, but it also includes some personalized information about releases, retail information, raffles, and things like that. And the last option, which is the membership that I use, is the membership premium option. Here you're gonna pay $33 a month, or you can pay $240 for the whole year. With this option, you're gonna have access to the Slack app. Here is where the magic happens, and I'll get into that in a second. All right, so getting into the good stuff. So as far as the pros and cons, I'm gonna be talking about from the experience of a premium member. So one of my favorite features, or the main feature of being a SoleSavy member, is using the information that you're gonna get from the Slack app. Once you become a premium member, you're gonna download the Slack app. You're gonna put in all your information, create an account, and all that good stuff. And then from there, you're basically gonna have access to all of the channels that SoleSavy has to offer. And basically what the channels are is, for example, you can have a channel like New Balance, Nike, Yeezys, whatever. And then in those channels, you're basically gonna get information strictly from those brands. You also have other channels about upcoming releases. This information you're gonna get directly from the folks over at SoleSavy that are running the whole show, and they're actually the ones sending out the information, and you feel like you have a better interaction with the folks that are providing you the information. So basically, once you have access to the Slack app, and you can see all the channels that are available, and not just from brands or retailers like Kith or MLE Indoor, but you also have access to other channels from the members where you can share information about releases, just general information, just chatting it up with other members about what's going on within the sneaker community, etc. Or also being able to make trades or sell sneakers for retail, because that's the main thing that SoleSavy wants to promote. Being able to buy the shoes that you want, at least for retail or below retail. This stuff about being a reseller, if you're going in this with the mindset that you're gonna be able to resell stuff, that is a big no-no within the SoleSavy community. And if they find out that you're actually a reseller, they can definitely cancel your membership and kick you out. So go in with the mindset that you're in here to help each other out and also help yourself out to buy the shoes that you want. So once you have access to the different channels, SoleSavy basically pumps out all these different drops of sneakers, clothes, collectible items, whatever. And then from there, you have the ability to use the pre-cart link that once you click those, it automatically sends you to the checkout section. Keep in mind that when it comes to the hype releases, it's pretty much the similar process that everybody is going through, except here, they definitely try to give you some tips on how to be able to pre-cart an item in order to check out. But you still got to solve the CAPTCHA. You still got to solve those silly questions that maybe John posts out there. You still got to solve those. You can't skip that. It's not really like a bot or anything like that. You still got to solve that in order to check out. But at least you do get a little bit of an edge, a little bit of a heads up over somebody who's just simply going into the website. They may have to create an account, they may have to go and find the item and then add it to cart. By the time you do that, guys, in this world, you're done. You literally have a couple of minutes and sometimes even seconds in order to check out a hyped item. So with SoleSavy, you get that pre-cart link, add it to the cart, and then go from there, put in your information, and you'll be able to check out. Hopefully, again, it's not a guaranteed. A lot of the hype shoes, I normally take an L either way, but I still have pretty good success with other sneakers that I really want, and I'm happy with that. Also keep in mind with the Slack app, you're not gonna get special links for sneakers that are dropping through the sneakers app. There you're gonna have to buy like everybody else, similar with the Confirmed app as well. Another really cool thing about the Slack app and being a premium member is that through SoleSavy, you'll be able to have early access to some of the brands, some of my favorite brands like MLE Endor, and get information about brands like Kith, especially about the Monday program, give you tips on how to be able to cop those special drops. You're even gonna get information about all the different raffles that you can enter for special releases like Dunks, Jordans, etc. And also you can join a channel where you can legit check some sneakers that you buy and you may feel a little bit skeptical about them. You can post pictures and other members can look at them and let you know based on their experience if the sneaker is legit. Another great feature about being a SoleSavy premium member is that you have access to the Collect app. The Collect app is something that's relatively new, and basically through this Collect app, you'll be able to buy, sell, or trade sneakers with other members within SoleSavy, which is an awesome thing here. Obviously, some members are gonna sell some of their hype shoes, you know, within that resale price. Maybe you can work something out, make a trade or things like that, and be able to get a good deal out of it. It's not that you're gonna get everything for retail, but at least you can make good deals or trades and be able to get that hype shoe that you really want. Another cool thing about being a SoleSavy member is that throughout the year, the folks over at SoleSavy, they'll be able to get a lot of the hype shoes that drop throughout the year and be able to sell them for retail to its members, which I think is a really cool thing, and they really try to make an effort to get as many sneakers as they possibly can to be able to sell to its members for retail. Another pro of being a SoleSavy member is that the SoleSavy folks from time to time, they'll have raffles where you can enter and be able to buy a hype shoe for retail, or you might enter a raffle and actually win something. It could be a clothing item, it could be another pair of shoes, etc. So I think that's really cool that they do that to try to pay back to its members. I'm sure there's a few features that I'm forgetting, but these are the main things that I wanted to point out to you guys so that you guys know before becoming a member. All right, so getting into the cons of being a SoleSavy member. Number one, the main thing that actually makes SoleSavy great, in my opinion, also makes it a bad thing. And the reason for that is when you have access to a lot of releases, whether it's hype sneakers or general releases or any other item that you're interested in buying, like some brands, whether it's Supreme, MLE Endor, Kith, etc., you're gonna have the urge to buy stuff. So you have to be very disciplined and not buy everything you see, because trust me, your wallet is gonna be hurting. Not only are you paying a premium price for the membership, but then if you constantly are buying a lot of stuff, then yeah, that might be a problem. So you really have to be disciplined and just target the things that you really need and constantly ask yourself, do I really need that? If not, keep it moving and wait for something else in the future. However, you can definitely turn off notifications or only focus on the channels or the brands that you really like. For example, for me, some of the channels that I constantly have open are the ones that are like just general information about upcoming releases, right? I have the one from like Kith, MLE Endor, New Balance, and that's pretty much it. I really try to limit myself from other notifications because let me tell you, there will be a lot of notification. And speaking about notification, that's another con, is that even if you have a couple of channels open where you're gonna get all the notifications in, they send you a lot of information. So throughout the day, I get a lot of notifications I have to clear out. I don't even get to see all of them because if not, I'll be on my phone all day. Pick the ones you really wanna use, the ones you really want information from, and turn those off or turn those on, whatever you wanna do, because if not, you're gonna get a lot of notifications throughout the day. Another con about the premium membership is the price. $33 for a membership. I don't care what membership it is, it's still pretty pricey, especially if we're talking about shoes here. So it's definitely a little bit pricey. I wish it was a little bit lower, maybe around the $20, $25 range. But hey, it is what it is. But again, I really can't complain that much because it has been very helpful for me, especially since I have a sneaker channel and I want to bring you guys as much content as I possibly can. And with SoleSavy, it definitely helps me out. But again, if you want to join that premium membership, don't forget my code, 20% off, just saying. And finally, as far as the cons Of course, there's no guarantee here, so keep that in mind coming into SoleSavy. There's no guarantee, especially with the hype shoes, guys. I take pretty much similar L's that I did even before I was a SoleSavy member. I pretty much gained a lot of the stuff from general releases and other sneakers that I want to get, especially, you know, stuff from New Balance that not the whole, you know, sneaker world wants a pair of New Balance, so it's a little bit easier for me to get a pair from that brand compared to certain Nikes and Jordans and collaboration and things like that. That's still going to be pretty hard to get, but at least the folks over at SoleSavy really do a good job to even train you. They even have courses on how to pre-cart items the right way and how to get around the checkout process a little bit faster compared to someone who's coming in without any information. So they really do a good job with that. But again, it's not a guarantee. Just keep that in mind. You're not going to get every W that's out there, especially for the hype shoes. You're probably going to take L's like everybody else, and then from time to time you'll be able to cop that one W that you're very excited for. So to wrap things up, guys, SoleSavy has definitely been very helpful for me. I've been able to get a lot of information from them and obviously been able to cop some really cool stuff here. So I definitely recommend joining them, and like I said earlier, you could just join, and if you don't like it, you can just cancel your membership afterwards. But at least check them out, or at least download the Drops app. At least that's free, and you can check out what information they provide, and then from there make a decision whether you want to join SoleSavy or not. So that's it for me, guys. Hopefully you found this video useful and you'll be able to have some information so that it can help you decide whether you want to become a SoleSavy member or not. And like always, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Feel free to like the video, comment below, let me know if you are a SoleSavy member and what are your favorite things about being a SoleSavy member. Also follow me on Instagram at GuyInCakes, and like I said, I'll leave some affiliated links in the description below. So that's it, guys. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.